Today's lead code question is 1877. That is, we have to minimize the maximum pair sum in a subarray. So, what this question is saying that you are given an array of even length, and you have to make pairs from the array such that the overall maximum sum of the array should be minimum. So, if you won't get it, let me show you. Suppose uh, here, if you'll see this array 3 5 4 2 4 6. So what are the possible pairs that we can get? So if we'll see the possible pairs with 6 and 5, then our sum will be 11. If we'll pair 6 with 4, then 10, 6 with 3 9, 6 with 2 8. So we have to make the pair such that the overall maximum sum should be minimum. So we have to minimize the overall maximum sum. And see, the constraints are n can be up to 10 ki power 5. So maximum time complexity allowed is big of n log n. So if you'll see the brute force approach, so what we can do is every time we take the biggest element and then make all the possible pairs of biggest element. So here biggest element is 6. So 6 can be paired with 2, 4, 3 and 5. So we can see 8, 9, 10 and 11 are the sums that we can get, but we have to make minimize the sum. So we will be taking this pair 2 comma 6, and then after taking the sum we will be removing 2 and 6 from the array. Then our array will be 3 5 4 4. Again we take the max element, that is 5, and then pair it with all the elements. That 5 and 4 is 9, 5 and 3 is 8. So 5 and 3 8 is the smaller one. So we will take this one, this 5 3 8, and remove those two elements. Then we get 4 4. So for every time we'll be doing the same stuff. And so if you'll see, the time complexity is that for every element we have to check all the rest of the elements for its pairing. And that's why the time complexity will be big of n square. But our constraint says that the allowed time complexity is big of n log n, so brute force is not possible. But if you have noticed here, the pairs that we are making is for every largest number we are pairing it with the smallest number, then second largest and second smallest. So this will be our brute optimal approach. What we'll do is we'll think greedily. So what we do is we'll be pairing the biggest element with the smallest element. That's how like we get the least sum possible for the biggest element. So what we do is we'll be sorting the array and then use two pointer approach uh, to get our all the pairs, and then we'll be returning the maximum sum. So this is the code part. Initially we have initialized an variable to store the answer, and then we have sort our nums array, and then we make two pointer at index 0 and at index last, that is the total size minus 1 index. And while left index is less than high index, our loop will work. So we'll be checking sum of left plus high index, and if it is greater than answer, then we'll update answer, and then shift the left index ahead by 1 and the right index behind by 1, and at the end we'll be returning our answer. So this one is a as easy question only. So if you liked it, please make sure to subscribe the channel. Thank you.